Welcome, sweet family. Welcome to Sweet Annie's Naturals, where we do all things naturals on this channel. So today, I wanted to do a very quick recipe with you. I know you probably would have seen this countless of times, but I have a little rash on my neck, and I'm not sure if y'all can see it, but and not only that, because it is allergy season, and this herb that I'm going to be making a salve out of is, it's very good for the skin, it's good for healing, it's good for all those things in the skin because it's anti-inflammatory and it goes well with comfrey. And this is my calendula oil that I had infusing for a couple of days. So today I am going to make a calendula salve with it. And that sometimes we don't always feel for the oils on our skin. And all a salve is basically your oils, whatever infused oil it is, made into a solid. That's all it is. And then you can do it plain, or you can add a little bit of butter, coconut oil, something to with it, which I'm going to do today, which helps it to be a little bit more moisturizing because it's going to be for our skin. But before we start, I want to say this. Now, remember, these things are herbs, these things are flowers and all of that. And if you feel that you're allergic to flowers, the best thing to do is to do a patch test first. So if you're going to make some of this, just make a little, because today I'm basically just going to be doing a cup. And I'm not making a big quantity because the majority of the time I just give it to my daughter for her children and use it for myself, or I might give it away to other people. But if you're interested in these things, just let me know. It's unbelievable at how good calendula is for the skin. And not only the skin, but using it internally in a tea, it helps with the stomach. It does so many different things. So I think I did a video on calendula already, so I'm not going to get too much into it. I'm just going to do the salve. And remember, this information is for informational purposes only. And if you think that you have a really, really bad rash and you need to get over-the-counter medication, do so. My hands are already thoroughly washed. But I still like to cleanse them a bit. I have my gloves here if I need them. So this is my calendula, as I showed you before. This is my oil. So I'm only going to pour a cup of this. I'm not going to pour the whole thing because I'm going to let it stay and infuse a little bit more. And what I infuse this oil in, I infuse it in some avocado and some grapeseed oil. So I am just going to pour myself out a cup now. All right. Okay, there we go, a cup. And I'm just going to leave the rest to infuse. And I like these little mesh strainers because it is very fine, so it keeps everything in. So I was very glad when I got those about a year ago. Now, the next ingredient I have here, I just have a tablespoon of coconut oil and a tablespoon of mango butter. And the reason I'm putting some coconut oil in this is because coconut oil is so moisturizing. It really does moisturize your skin, because for the past couple of days, I just felt like not doing too much on my skin. So I was just creaming my skin with some coconut oil. And it really penetrates and moisturizes the skin. So we are going to add this to this, and it's just a tablespoon of each. All right. And then I have myself here an ounce of beeswax, but I like these little ones because they're easy to melt, you know. And I know some people like to melt the beeswax first and then put in the oils, but we're going to be doing this on a pretty low heat, so that's fine. And my calendula flowers weren't that bright, so this probably might not be as bright as I would like it to be, but this is just 1 ounce of the beeswax. All right. So then you can either put this on a double boiler, or for me, I just do it in the microwave on 30-second bursts so that it doesn't get too hot. So I might do 1 30-second, check it, and then do another 30 seconds. So I'll go and just melt this down. Our oil is staying, and it's not hot at all. It's not like I could touch it. So, because it was only in for a minute and 10 seconds. Little rest that aside. I'm going to show you how I sterilize my containers. I just spray them with my alcohol. Right? Spray them with my alcohol. Wipe them out. And alcohol evaporates very quickly. So by the time I'm ready to pour these, this is going to be all good. It's going to be good. And now this step, you could leave it out, or you could put them in. And you could use what essential oil you want. But today, for my salve, I'm going to use sandalwood essential oil, because sandalwood is great for your skin, and it also has a lovely scent. So I'm just putting, that was like 20 drops. I'm just gonna put a few more, but this smells so nice. And then the calendula, have you ever smelled calendula? It smells so good. And the thing about it, I used to put these things in my garden, the marigolds in my garden, not knowing how good it was for you. I just used to put it to keep away insects, you know, keep away bugs and stuff like that from my plants. So now we are going to pour our salve, and it looks beautiful. I'm not sure if I have enough containers, but if I don't, and then after you do this, all you can do is just label it, and you have yourself the perfect calendula salve. All right, so It looks as though I'm going to need another tin, but a small one. So I just set that aside for now. So look at this, look how beautiful this is. And if you want a little bit of the petals in there, the calendula petals in there, you just drop some calendula petals to the top. And when it hardens, it would have your calendula in there. I notice it might float to the bottom a little, because what you have to do is wait till it's almost hard, then to put them on. But I'm just going to put them on now, because I think calendulas are so pretty. So this is our salves. So I'll be back with you when these salves are hardened. And it might take about an hour later. There's nothing better than a hot cup of tea. And the tea that I'm using today is some nettle tea to help with the histamine, because it brings down the histamine in our body. All right. Our calendula salves are all done. See how beautiful they look with the little petals in there and everything. They're so beautiful. Now, I'm not going to touch any of these, because I'm going to give one to my daughter, one to my cousin, keep one. And this was the little end that was left. So what I will do, I will demonstrate this one for you. But the others, I'm just gonna. But let's take a little look at that. See how moisturizing that is. And look at it, you can rub this on your skin. It is so moisturizing. It can be just a regular hand, like if you go out in the yard to work a lot and you want something to just moisten back up your hands, this is it. With the coconut oil, this is awesome. So that is it. I love this. I love this. This blend is awesome. I love it. My hands feel so moisturized, because sometimes my hands feel really dry and stuff like that. So if you enjoyed this video, just give it a thumbs up and like, so that more people will be able to see these recipes and stuff like that, because I totally enjoy doing this one for you. So I'm gonna leave these uncovered for a little while longer, and then I'll just cover them up and label them and give them to who I have to give them to. And another thing you can do with these are great Christmas gifts. So if you want to give somebody one of these as a Christmas gift, they will totally appreciate it. So I want to thank you so much for joining me on my channel. And if I haven't said already, my name is Annie, and this is Sweet Annie's Naturals, where we do anything natural. So remember, spread the love and let your light shine.